Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last week, the government announced a new upgrader and carbon capture project to be built outside of Edmonton, joining the Total upgrader announced last fall. Now, this is great news for our economy, and the official opposition caucus is very supportive of these additional upgraders. But at a certain saturation point, the economic upside loses to the deterioration of community health and the environment. So, to the Minister of the Environment, what specific monitoring enhancements is the government putting in place to address the cumulative effects of these projects?
The Honourable Minister.
Well, first of all, Mr. Speaker, I want to share with the member her acknowledgement that this is great news for Alberta. This is a great opportunity for this part of the world. That being said, Mr. Speaker, no one more than I recognizes that increased industrial development brings with it the increased pressure on the environment, and that's why we have committed to continue down the path of cumulative effects environmental management, so that we can in fact predict, not react to, the outcomes that result from industrial development.
The honourable member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the same minister. When this government intends to capture 5 million tonnes of CO2 by 2015, but this carbon capture project, the only one that is beyond the letter of intent stage, will capture just 1/5 of what's needed, has the government promised more than it can deliver?
The honourable minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the issue of carbon capture is really a shared responsibility. The actual program itself falls within the Ministry of Energy. But I can say to this member, we have in negotiation a number of proposals that are at various stages, and I think it's far too early for anyone to suggest that these projects will not proceed and that we will not be able to meet that anticipated target.
The honourable member.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. But surely the government did a business case. So if the carbon capture and storage project is delayed and does not move forward in tandem with the upgrader, is there a plan B that's been worked out to deal with an increase of over 3,000 tonnes a day of CO2 outside of one of Alberta's largest urban centres?
The honourable minister.
You must have it.
Answer that question. Unfortunately, the question started with if, and I would just suggest that the honourable member cool her jets and just be a little patient, because I think by the end of this year she'll be very satisfied that what we have embarked on relative to the projects and carbon capture and storage will come to fruition, and we won't have to worry about answering the question that starts with if.